Mike Buckley, a Labour campaigner, just speaking to our reporter there in Manchester and looking at the outcome of Labour, especially where we call the Red Wall, the Midlands and the North, and some constituencies have been Labour since 1918, 1932. This is absolutely disappointing. Why this defeat?
Well, first to say, it's devastating. I mean, it's disappointing. It's devastating. It's a huge lesson. The Labour Party needs to learn that lesson, and we need to work out what's going on. There are a number of reasons why this happened. I mean, it is about immediate concerns. I mean, some people have pointed to our Brexit policy. I actually think we would have done better if we'd been more unequivocally Remain. Obviously, there are issues
around...
But
on that issue, Jeremy Corbyn hasn't really been clear, because he would have said, I don't know how to vote.
No, he hasn't been clear, and in the end, one of the things that voters vote for is clarity, and we didn't offer that clarity, and we needed to offer that clarity. So I've been working with a campaign group advocating that we support a second referendum and Remain for a good 2 years now. All the polling has shown for the last 2 years that if we supported Remain, we would have done much better. So I think that is probably the number one issue. But actually, there are longer-term issues. We've been losing voters in a lot of these seats since at least 2005.
Down to Jeremy Corbyn?
It's not all down to Jeremy Corbyn. We've been losing voters.
But most of it is.
No, I don't think it is. We've been losing voters in a lot of these northern seats since 2005. That's way before Corbyn. The Labour Party has long-term issues with our working class base, which we should have addressed in 2005, 2010, 2015. But I will say that Corbyn has not helped. As I've been knocking on doors...
You would still imagine, especially in these 2 years, with this uncertainty, with a Conservative government, for Labour to gain that popularity, wouldn't you?
You would, against this government, against the incompetence, against the lies, against the fact that they clearly show no interest in things that are of real concern to the voters in these seats. We should have done much better. And
looking at the size of this majority, I mean, you're not going to be in power for another 10 years.
I don't think that's possible to say. I mean, look at the volatility of the last 10 years. Nobody can say that volatility will come to an end, or that this government will survive 5 years, or that we won't win the next general election. Every general election is different. We will have a different leader by that point. We will have different offers in the country. Brexit is not going to work out well for the people of this country. It's a signature policy of this government. It's only going to do harm to the people of this country. When that becomes real, when it isn't just project fear, when it's project fact, that people can feel it, then people may reconsider if we have a better offer.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. It's a pleasure talking to you, Mike.